Okay, so let's look at 1C. Here we have, it should be a square, right? If you were to put it together. And here you have 1/4 of a circle. So let's go ahead and find the area of the square first, and let's find the area of the circle to get the total area. Okay, so again, you always want to start out by writing your formula. The area of a square is side squared, or you can do the length times the width. So here you're going to do 20 times 20 is 400. Next, let's find the area of the circle, but remember this is only 1/4 of the entire circle. So here it's 1/4. So that means you need to put 1/4 times pi times radius squared. Okay, so here our radius of our circle would be 10. So let's go ahead and put 10 in for radius. So we're going to do 10 squared times pi times 1/4. 10 times 10 is 100, times pi times 1/4 gives us 78.5. Again, to find the area of a composite region, it just means to find the total area. So now let's add the area of the square, minus the area of the circle to find the total area. Because if you notice here, we're just trying to find this part. So here we'll do 400 centimeters squared minus 78.5 centimeters squared, we get 321.5 centimeters squared. Okay, so you're going to do that for the other problems. Let's look at problem D. So here, if you notice your figure, here you can break it into two parts, actually three parts. Here you have a square, here you have a triangle and another triangle. So to find the total area, we're going to have to add this area plus this area plus this area. Let's look at problem D. So first, let's find the area of the square. Again, you can use length times width or side square. So I like to use side square just because, it's the same concept. Here we're going to do 4 times this side here is 4. 4 times 4 is 16. Next, let's find the area of the triangle. So if you look here, we have a small triangle and another one here. We're going to do 1/2 base times height. Our base is 2 and our height is 2. So let's do 2 times 1/2 gives us 2 meters squared. The last thing we need to do here is find the total area. So we're going to do the area of a square plus the area of a triangle plus the other area of the triangle. So we add it all together. 16 plus 2 gives us 20 meters squared. Okay. Let's go to letter E. So here on letter E we have, if you look at it, you can see it as a rectangle here, another rectangle, and here we have a small rectangle. So we could break it into 3 parts to find the total area. So let's first find the area of the large rectangle. So we'll find the area here. Let's do length times width. 11 times 15 gives us 165 millimeters squared. Okay, so that's the area of the big rectangle. Now let's find the area of the small rectangle. Again, you're going to use length times width. Here our length is 8 and our width is 5. 8 times 5 is 40. So now let's go ahead and add the area of this rectangle plus this one plus the area of this rectangle. So again, we're going to do 165 plus 165 plus 40 gives us 370 millimeters squared. Okay, let's look at the last one, letter F. So here you have a rectangle and you have a semicircle. So here we need to find the area of the two and add them together. So the area of a rectangle again is length times width. So here we're going to do 6 times 4. Next, let's do the area of a semicircle. So semi means half. So we're going to do 1/2 pi r squared. 1/2 times pi. Our radius here is 2 squared. So let's do 1/2 times pi. 2 times 2 is 4. Let's multiply them all together. We get 6.28. Okay. So now let's go ahead and add them together. Let's add the area of the rectangle plus the area of the semicircle. We get 30.28 centimeters squared. Okay. I hope this video helped you. If you all need another day to work on this, I'll extend the deadline.